presentation. Your Google Drive right now can be arranged in two different ways. Mine is arranged in what's called a list view, and I have folders at the top, and after all the folders, that's when you see different projects, different things that I worked on. You guys at least have one folder. Does it say Classroom on it?
Yeah.
Because you're in different Google Classrooms, if you double click that folder that says Classroom, go ahead and do that now. When that opens, you'll see all of the classrooms that you belong to, right? Now, those folders are things that are automatically created for you when you're asked to join a Google Classroom. Now, at the top of your screen where it says My Drive, so yours will say My Drive, and then right next to it, it says Classroom.
Yep.
Go back and just click on My Drive right here, and you'll be back where you started. Yes?
Yep.
If you would like to be able to see your items in a list view, like mine are listed, here's how you change that. Over here in the right-hand side, it tells me that I can click on this and see Grid View. When I click on that, now mine looks like yours, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have.
So yours now started out like this, probably, right?
Yeah.
If you click up here,
Okay, just press it.
just click on it, and it will now change back to those lists. I'm the kind of person that prefers looking at a list instead of all of those different pictures of folders and documents. I have so many things in Google Drive that I want to be able to see a lot of folders at once like that. It's arranged in alphabetical order, and it starts with numbers and the letter A, B, C. If I click on this arrow, it reverses the alphabet order, and it will start with the end of the alphabet. So it always puts your folders at the top, and then it will put other projects and things that you've worked on at the bottom. But I want to go A, B, C order. I don't want to start at Z and work my way back up. So that's why my arrow right here goes up. Now, there are some things that you can do with your items inside Google Drive. There are times where you maybe create something and then you're like, I really don't need that anymore. I want to just delete it. Once you put something in Google, it stays until you remove it yourself. To do that, you have to click on it so that it's highlighted, and then you have two options. You can just click and drag all the way up here to the garbage can, but sometimes when I do that, the stuff I'm wanting to delete gets stuck in one of these folders, and then I can't find it. I just want it deleted. I just want it gone. So I usually don't click and drag things. Instead, there's a shortcut on the computer to get to, or on your keyboard, to get to a menu. So try this. Click on one of your documents. Just highlight it like I've got this one highlighted. We're not really going to delete anything. I'll just show you how. You have to have something highlighted, and then look at your keyboard. Look at the key next to the space bar that says ALT. It's the Alt key. It doesn't matter which one you press. Press and hold it down. And now on the right side of that key, the mouse pad that you're using, that's actually called the track pad. Touch that on the right side, and you should see a menu that opens that looks like this.
Yeah.
Did you get it to open?
I did.
You've got to press and hold the Alt key, and then touch the right side of the trackpad. And then once it shows up, you can let go of the Alt key. want to delete what I clicked on. Then fabulous. All you'll have to do then is choose remove. And the same thing would happen if you had dragged it to this little garbage can. When you delete something, you will get a little notice down here in the corner that says you've moved an item to trash, and it gives you the option right then and there to undo it. So if you delete something, you're like, yeah, I didn't really mean to delete it. You can click undo and it comes back. Now, it won't happen all the time. You could remove something, you could trash something now, and you could probably still retrieve it by the end of the period maybe, but several days from now, you probably won't be able to go back to find it. Google will keep some things in your trash for a while. Your trash is over here. But it won't keep it there forever. So if you delete something, make sure you really wanted to delete it. It would be hard to get it back if you don't really want to get rid of it. Okay? So, are we ready to move on and talk about our Google Slide presentations?
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Let's take a video.
All right. You have two choices, so please listen to your two choices. Are we all back in our Google Drive?
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't have left it, right? So in your Google Drive, you have two choices today. The presentation that you make for me is in Drive. It is not in Classroom. Now your Classroom folder that you already have, that's what our library classroom is. When you turn things into me inside Library Classroom, that's totally different than this. If you want to create a folder to put all of your library stuff in it, we can do that now. You can also choose not to do that, and it'll just show up in your Drive. And either one of those things is fine. If you want to create a folder, let's do that now. Anytime you do something new in Google Drive, you're going to click the New button. It's in the corner, top left. When you click on it, you have the option to make a new folder. When you choose that, you should name it. I would name it Library. You don't have to, but if you would like to create a folder, you can click on the blue button that says New, and you can call it Library. Guys, here's the thing. People are like, what if I call it this? What if I call it this? I really don't care what you call it, except you should choose wisely. I wouldn't name this folder Fluffy Bunnies. You don't know what's in it. You shouldn't leave something untitled. I've seen kids' Google Drive accounts when they're 7th graders, and they have dozens of documents, and every single one of them is called Untitled Document. Untitled Document. Untitled Document. How do they even know what they're looking for? It doesn't, I suppose, matter what you name it, but it should be something that makes sense to you that you can find later. When you click the button then for Create, click the Create button, your folder now shows up in your Google Drive. That's the folder I just created. Now, if you created that folder, double-click on it and open it. If you did not create a folder, stay in your Drive. Anything that you now create, if you're inside this folder, it goes in this folder. That's where it's going to be housed. If you didn't create one, you're back here in your Google Drive. It doesn't matter which one you're in. Everybody right now is going to click on the button for New, and you're going to click Google Slides. It's either putting this presentation in your library folder or in your drive. It makes no difference where it goes. Slides. Now, inside Google Slide, when it opens, it automatically creates this particular slide, and you'll notice in the upper corner, it's an untitled presentation. We don't want that. We want to give it a title. Click up there where it says Untitled Presentation, delete the words that are there, and you should call this Library Project, or call it whatever your topic was. Like, was our topic Mount St. Helens? Which one did we do? Dragons? Jellyfish?
Black hole.
Was it jellyfish? Okay.
No. Yeah.
So,
It was jellyfish.
there you go. Once you type it in, either hit the enter key or click away from it somewhere, and you'll see that the title stays. I want you to title your project so you know and I know what I'm looking at when I look at them later.
Wait, what do you do?
Yes.
What do you do?
Yes. All we're doing is naming our project. Honey, he needs to do it himself. Don't do it for him. You're going to create a new Google slide. Now, let's talk about the title slide.
Guys, black holes.
The title slide is the first thing someone sees in your Google presentation. It should tell the person looking at it what to expect about your presentation. So the title of it should be related to your topic. So if my topic was jellyfish, that's probably what I should type here. Cole, Evan, listen. I'm looking at hundreds of these presentations, so I also want your name where it says click to add subtitle. Please put a title and your name on this slide. Jewel, we're doing what I want to do first, and then you get time to do what you want to do next.
Okay.
We're going to do what I want to do first, and then what you want to do later. If you don't remember what your topic was, where it says click to add title, just say my topic or something like that. I know it was a while ago since we did that. Yep. Yep. Now I got 5 minutes left, so if you want any kind of time to do what you want to do, I need all of your attention. The next thing we're going to do is add blank slides. Please turn and look at the screen. You have several ways to do this. The easiest way is to just click this plus button. When you click on that, it adds a blank slide. How many did I say we needed? Did I say how many we needed?
No.
5. Add 5 blank slides. Add. So you have 1 title slide and 5 blank slides for a total of 6. You'll be able to do it. Actually, keep it.
Okay.
Now, all I wanted to do today was to create a blank presentation that had a title and 5 blank slides. Here's the part where you get to make some decisions. If you would like to change the theme of it, which means change how it looks, you can choose from these on the side. There are several that you can scroll through. If I choose, it's easiest to see this on your title slide probably. When you choose one, it changes all of your slides. Because you don't have anything on those slides yet. You might not notice it so much unless you choose one of the, like that one's got a green stripe in it. It doesn't matter to me which one you pick. Let's talk about how you can I'm going to go back and make mine this blank one that we started with. You can also change the background color of your slide. If yours might be short like mine, you might see the word more. You want to click on the word that says background. When you click on background, it's allowing you to change the colors of your slides. So I can change the color. I could make it a solid color, or I could choose a gradient, which means it fades in and out of color. Some of you will want to choose an image. Now, turn and look. When you choose image, Google lets you search to do this. So you click search, you type in what you're looking for, and it retrieves images for you. Here's the best part about this. Google will only let you use the images that you have permission to use. That means that the person who has taken the picture, drawn the picture, created the image, they've said it's okay for you to use and you're not breaking copyright law. So if I choose this one and select, it will put it in my presentation. But let's look something first. This website right here, you're going to need later. You have to pick at least one image for your project. When I put that on the page, it looks lovely. I could reuse that image on all the rest of my slides. Every time you use a picture, you're going to have to give credit to the person who owns the picture. You didn't take this picture, so you have to give credit to the person that did. If you want to load up your presentation with pictures, go right ahead. But every picture you use, you're going to have to look up who took it. You're going to have to do a lot of copying and pasting and put things in a format so that we can give these people credit for their work. Because that's the law. So if you find one that you really like, you can use it over and over. If you want to use 2 or 3, that's fine too, but that's what our work is going to be the next time you're here. We're going to talk about how you give these people credit. It will appear on its own slide at the end of the presentation. We have 1 minute. Here's what I need you to do. If you are in the process of choosing something or changing a background, do that. I will need you to X out of your tabs and log out so that you can get the device back on the cart and return to your table. So let's do that now. Guys, you got 25 seconds. You should be Xing out of things and getting things onto the cart. Yeah. Guys, I'm waiting on you. We're done with Google Slides. Log out and get it back on the cart. Yes, sir. I had Mrs. Kylie do it, of course. I was not able to constantly, library. And there was like, at each part, at each DOE person. They shared All right, ladies and gentlemen, will you please push in your chairs and line up?